The feeling you get when your team wins the championship, I simply just can't explain to y'all. Look, I've been a Celtics fan since 2015. I've seen the lows, I've seen the highs, I've seen IT carry a trash ass team to the conference finals. I've seen them then get injured, get Kyrie Irving, lose in the conference finals again, and then repeat the process until eventually in 2023, the Celtics got Porzingis and Drew, and then obviously they won the championship and had a dominant season. And just like, it feels like you're a player when your team wins a championship, you know what I'm saying? It feels like you are along with the journey. And it especially applies to you if you've been loyal to your team for so long like I was. To see the Celtics finally win with Tatum and Brown, I could make a whole book about it. The moment it happened, the moment everything just clicked. I remember when the Celtics won the championship. It was in 2022, where the Celtics 4-7 against the Warriors, and they won in Golden State's territory. Tatum won Finals MVP, and seeing everything just click together was something I couldn't explain. Nah, I'm playing with y'all. I wish we won that finals. And I'm sure if you're a different fan of another team, for example, like let's say you're a Thunder fan, seeing your team finally win, that must have been great. Or like a Bucks fan with 2021. It applies for every team that has won the championship. And I think the best case of this is the 2016 Cavs. If you're a Cavs fan during that time and you seen your team make a 3-1 comeback with LeBron and Kyrie, does it get any better than that? And obviously just the amount of emotional roller coasters you had to go through, and those be the best type of finals, the best type of experiences in life if you're a big sports fan, but a big fan of your NBA team like I was and still am, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember crashing out when the Celtics lost to the Knicks and just saying they'll blow up the whole team, which the Celtics kind of are right now, but y'all get the point, man. If your favorite team wins a championship, that's a blessing. Because I've seen so many people on social media apps be fans of teams that will never even get the chance to win a chip. Like the Suns, the Clippers, the Wizards, the Hornets. And that generally has to suck being a fan of those teams and to not see them win. Because it's not your fault at all, you know what I'm saying? It could be a management issue, it could be a roster issue, it could be a GM issue. There's so much stuff into a incomplete team that people don't realize. You could have the perfect team built, but if that team doesn't have chemistry or there's not people getting along with each other, that's all it takes to destroy a whole season. I feel like the 2004 Lakers are the best example of this. Was Kobe ball hogging like a bitch? Yes. Was Shaq kinda washed? Yes, but let's be honest, that's still a team that should have won the finals for that year, at least. And the Lakers are actually favorites going into that series. But you saw the chemistry. Kobe did not pass the ball to Shaq. He was ball hogging. Karl Malone, I think Gary Payton. Man, that team was just a bunch of people, a bunch of old heads desperate for a ring, besides Kobe and Shaq. And obviously the energy carried into their play style, and we just saw a complete disaster from them. Also, the 2023 Celtics went through every team. They went to 6 with the Hawks, which was pretty questionable if you watch the series. They dropped a lot of games, let go of a lot of leads. Went to 7 with the Sixers, which they honestly should have lost, but due to Tatum waking up and him dropping 51 points in game 7, they advanced, and finally they got their humbling awakening, going down 0-3 to the Heat, and the whole time the Celtics just looked like they just gave up. And that's the importance of chemistry. If you don't have no chemistry, your team is just gonna give up in those hard moments. They're not gonna give a fuck. Think about it like you're a YouTuber. You get a YouTube post that does 15k views and you're like, whoa, that's nice. Then you post 3 more times and you get 2k views each video and you're like, okay, I'm done uploading, I'm done YouTube. Just because you didn't get the same result you did with your first video getting 15k views. That's what I'm getting. That's what that 2023 Celtics team and 2004 Lakers team had in common. And the importance of chemistry is just so important, man. I mean, almost every team that wins the NBA championship has good chemistry, or at least a good play style together. As robotic as it sounds, they're willing to do what it takes to win. So when you have a team that you're a fan of, have the chemistry, have the great playstyles, and just win a championship, it's amazing, man. And usually the team having good chemistry, being fun vibes, it makes it rememberable. It makes it unforgettable. But that's just my thoughts, man. Which team are y'all an NBA fan of? And have they won a championship? And if so, what year? If y'all like my content, leave a like, leave a sub, and most importantly, turn notifications on for the channel. And until later, I'll see y'all on Mars. Peace.